Engines of motion, the story and science of car power. 1. The spark that started it all. Long before cars filled our streets, humanity dreamed of harnessing mechanical power. In the early 18th century, inventors were experimenting with steam, the mysterious force that could move pistons and wheels. The first practical engines weren't even in cars. They powered factory machines and trains. But they planted the seed. If you could make steam move, maybe you could make anything move. Then came Nikolaus Otto, a German engineer who, in 1876, forever changed history. He built the first practical four-stroke internal combustion engine, the foundation of most modern engines today. Unlike steam, Otto's design burned fuel directly inside the cylinder. Each stroke, intake, compression, power, and exhaust created a rhythm of motion. It was smaller, more efficient, and easier to control. Only a decade later, Karl Benz and Gottlieb Daimler adapted Otto's idea to their horseless carriages. And just like that, the modern automobile was born. From then on, engines would evolve endlessly, faster, smaller, stronger, and more efficient. But they would always carry Otto's legacy inside their cylinders. Point 2. The inline engine, simplicity meets balance. The inline engine is the most common layout in cars around the world. Imagine a row of cylinders standing side by side, all pushing pistons up and down in perfect synchronization. This design is elegant, easy to produce, and offers smooth operation. Most everyday cars, from small hatchbacks to family sedans, use inline engines. A typical inline 4, or I4, has 4 cylinders in a single line. It balances power and fuel economy well, making it ideal for commuters. Point 1 reason it's so popular is its compact size. The inline 4 fits neatly into small cars, leaving room for other systems, and it's simple to repair, which keeps costs low. Legendary examples include the Toyota 2JZ, known for its durability and performance, and the Honda K-Series, a favorite among car tuners. But as power demands grew, engineers began experimenting with other shapes. Point 3. The V-engine power in a V shape. To squeeze more power from the same space, designers created the V-engine, where 2 rows of cylinders sit at an angle forming a V shape. This layout allows for more cylinders without making the engine too long. The V6 and V8 engines became icons of automotive performance. The V8, especially, is a symbol of muscle cars, roaring, powerful, and deeply American. Each side of the V fires alternately, creating that famous deep rumble you can feel in your chest. V engines are compact and strong, but more complex to build and maintain. They power everything from luxury sedans like the BMW M5 to supercars like the Ferrari F8 Tributo. Their ability to generate high torque makes them perfect for racing and heavy-duty vehicles. Point 4. The flat, boxer, engine balance through opposites. Another fascinating design is the flat engine, also called the boxer engine. Instead of standing upright, its cylinders lie flat, opposite each other, like boxers punching toward the center. This layout perfectly balances forces, reducing vibration and lowering the car's center of gravity. Ferdinand Porsche loved this idea. That's why Porsche 911s and Subaru vehicles still use boxer engines today. They offer incredible stability around corners and a unique, throaty sound. The downside? Flat engines are wide and take up more horizontal space, which makes them harder to fit into small cars. Still, for sports enthusiasts, the balance and handling they provide are worth every engineering challenge. Point 5. The rotary Wankel engine, the rebel design. In the 1960s, German engineer Felix Wankel dreamed of an engine without pistons. His invention, the rotary engine, replaced the up and down motion of pistons with a single, rotating triangular rotor spinning inside an oval chamber. It was compact, smooth, and capable of high RPMs. The Mazda RX-7 and RX-8 made this design famous. Drivers loved the engine's responsiveness and unique whirring sound. However, it had flaws, mainly poor fuel efficiency and reliability issues, especially with sealing at high speeds. Despite its quirks, the rotary engine remains a beloved symbol of innovation. Mazda even announced they're bringing it back as a generator for hybrid cars, a clever way to give this mechanical oddball a second life. Point 6. The diesel engine power through compression. Invented by Rudolf Diesel in the late 19th century, the diesel engine took a different approach. Instead of using spark plugs, it compresses air so much that fuel ignites spontaneously. This makes diesel engines incredibly efficient and durable. They're not known for speed or quiet operation, but their ability to produce massive torque makes them perfect for trucks, buses, and ships. Diesel engines can run for hundreds of thousands of miles and handle heavy loads without breaking a sweat. The Mercedes-Benz OM617 and Cummins turbo diesels are legendary for lasting decades. And while environmental regulations have reduced their dominance in cars, modern clean diesel technology continues to power much of the industrial world. Point 7. The hybrid engine bridging old and new. As concerns over pollution and fuel efficiency grew, engineers turned to a new concept, the hybrid engine. It combines a traditional internal combustion engine with an electric motor and battery. In city traffic, the electric motor can move the car quietly and efficiently. On highways, the gas engine takes over. Together, they save fuel and reduce emissions. The Toyota Prius pioneered this technology in the late 1990s, and today, hybrids are everywhere, from SUVs to sports cars. They represent a bridge between old-school combustion and the all-electric future that's quickly approaching. Point 8. The hydrogen engine fuel of the future? One of the most exciting developments is the hydrogen-powered engine. Instead of burning gasoline, it burns hydrogen, the most abundant element in the universe. When hydrogen combines with oxygen in the engine, the only byproduct is water vapor. Hydrogen can power cars in two ways: through fuel cells, which generate electricity, or through direct combustion, similar to a gasoline engine. Toyota's Mirai and Hyundai's Nexo are real-world examples. The main challenge? Storing hydrogen safely and building refueling stations. But as infrastructure improves, hydrogen could become a clean, powerful alternative to traditional fuels. Point 9. The electric revolution, engines without fire. And then there are electric motors, perhaps the most radical shift in automotive history. Unlike combustion engines, they don't need pistons, fuel, or explosions. They turn electricity directly into motion through magnetic force. Electric motors deliver instant torque. That's why electric cars like Tesla's Model S Plaid can accelerate faster than almost any gasoline supercar. They're simpler, quieter, and require far less maintenance. Of course, they depend on batteries, and those have their own challenges: cost, weight, and the need for better recycling. But with rapid advances in technology, electric power is no longer the future. It's the present. Point 10. Why some engines thrive and others fade. So why did some engines dominate while others disappeared? Comes down to three things: efficiency, reliability, and cost. Inline and V-shaped engines are easy to produce and maintain. Rotary engines, while exciting, were too fragile. Diesel engines remain kings of endurance, but emissions laws limit their use. Electric motors are efficient and clean but still rely on costly batteries. In short, every engine tells a story. A trade-off between innovation and practicality. Point 11. The road ahead. From Otto's humble four-stroke invention to the roaring V8s and whisper-quiet electric motors of today, engines have powered humanity's journey for nearly 150 years. Yet, the story isn't over. Researchers are exploring synthetic fuels, hydrogen combustion, and solid-state batteries that could redefine the concept of motion all over again. Each revolution builds upon the last, reminding us that progress is never just about speed. It's about imagination. So the next time you start your car, take a second to appreciate the incredible dance of mechanics and fire, a century of innovation compressed under your hood, the engine that turned human dreams into motion.